congratulations. Welcome to the Indian Film Festival. How proud of you guys that your film is being showcased here.
So excited, super thrilled. And LA is an incredible city. I mean, we all are kind of in love with it. So it's really exciting to be able to actually show it to a lot of Indians, because we premiered in Slam Dance, and there was, of course, like a lot of people from everywhere else in the world. But this is the first time we've got a majority of an Indian crowd, so I'm kind of nervous, you know, but it should be fun.
Yeah. Anybody else?
How are you feeling first time?
We're very excited to come to IFLA, and I was telling this to other people also, that IFLA has shown an incredible amount of courage. By the way, you know, they have curated this year's lineup of films. There are very important films like Anand Patwardhan's Reason, which is kind of, I mean, it's extremely difficult in India right now to show films like that. And there are many other films. So you need a lot of courage and vision to make a list like that, which IFLA has done this year. So, superb. It's great. We have hope.
So what do you have any differing expectations between American audiences and Indian audiences here in the United States?
I mean, as far as Indian stories are concerned, American audiences and European audiences, they, I mean, they don't really know the underbelly of Indian metropolis like Calcutta or Bombay or Delhi, and also there are like certain different kinds of ideas about India, and you know, and it's about different kinds of stereotypes and so on and so forth.
And also this is in Bengali, so you know, a lot of my friends who are Indians, who were born and brought up there but maybe living in Bombay, don't necessarily understand the language that is in this film. So whether they're American or Maharashtrian from Bombay, sometimes maybe a little bit is lost in translation, or there is a little bit more that one is understanding about a town that they're not really from. So it's an entirely different dialect and language, you know. I mean, being able to speak Bengali, I mean, this is language which is spoken on the streets. Like sometimes when I saw the subtitles, I kind of re-understood the scene a bit more, because it's an entirely different way of talking and speaking, because, you know, we're telling a story of a bunch of men and women who, you know, only really come out at nights.
And we're saving you for last here. Tell us about the movie and your character.
I had such a great time working on this film, actually. Like, just when Ronny approached me with the character, I'm just very thankful to him that he sort of gave me this opportunity. And I kind of went deep into it. I sort of went quite method on it. I didn't eat for a long time, and
yeah, you lost what, 20 kilos?
When we were doing the workshops, Tanmay, there was a scene in the film where he had to steal from a shop. So when we were doing the workshops, he stole from a real shop. You know?
Yeah,
so,
it was just like, I think the idea was that that we bring the character, we bring the junkies on to the set, and then he just shoots us, and so it feels like a documentary almost sometimes. It's very designed, it's very beautiful, but I had a great time working on it. I felt like I sort of pushed myself to a different level, and more than the stealing bit, I think I didn't shower for a month. That was hard, but it was fun as well. It was like an interesting sort of thing to sort of see how physically you change, and I think a physical change can bring about a mental change. So that was very interesting for me to work on.
And also, you know, your question which you had asked before, that how American audiences will relate to it. See, the thing is that something like drug addiction, the opiate crisis in America is huge. It's not any less than India or any third world country for that matter. And addiction is something which is kind of universal. It's across class, caste, all kind of, you know, different class locations, in every kind of family across the world. There are problems of addiction. And who are addicts? Addicts are people who are ostracized from the society. They're always kept outside the city. So, you know, how to be compassionate, how to have empathy, to know who an addict is the job of a modern society, is what I would like to believe.
Yeah, well, we're excited to check it out at this film festival. Hey, congratulations, and hopefully you enjoyed watching yourself.
Thank you.